Notre Dame beat Navy yesterday 42-3. Everybody has an opinion on Notre Dame, so I figured I'd talk about this for just a second. I'm going to ask you / implore you, no matter what your opinion is here, be better than the lane-changing casual amongst us. You've seen the lane-changing casual. He / she, unfortunate to say, they exist all over the place. They were out in full force watching this Notre Dame game yesterday. The lane change casuals had a field day with Notre Dame. So here's what it sounded like. You probably heard it just like I did. It sounded like this in the pregame. Give me Navy plus 20.5. You know what? Sprinkle a couple of dollars on the money line. This is going to be a lot closer than anyone thinks it is. Fast forward to the end of the game. Well, of course they won 42-3. Big deal. It's just Navy. Same person said both things. You can't do this. You can't do this. If some of you found yourself slipping a little bit, it's okay. It's preseason for all of us. Don't be a lane-changing casual. Have a mentality. And if you were wrong about something, say you're wrong about it. If you're right about something, by all means, say you're right about it. But don't call something, have it fall flat, and then just switch and say, well, of course it happened that way. Well, that wasn't the tune you were singing 4.5 hours ago, sir, ma'am. So, 42-3. Yeah, it was just Navy. This was dominance. I know Navy attempted like 3 passes. Yeah, it's Navy. This was dominance. Quote from earlier this month. We dug in the archives. Quote, on this show, how about this? Notre Dame goes as far as those true freshman wide receivers can take them. Well, Jaden Greathouse watched the show at least because he had 3 catches for 68 yards and a couple of scores yesterday. I was looking at Tim Prister's final thoughts on this game over on IrishIllustrated.com. He made a great point. When is the last time you watched a Notre Dame football game and a tight end wasn't even targeted? Forget a reception. They didn't even target the tight end position, and 9 different guys caught passes. So, either that means Notre Dame has ripped the tight end pass out of the playbook, unlikely, or they didn't really even open the offense up a whole heck of a lot yesterday. I would lean towards the latter rather than the former. We got a padlock stat. So many things coming back on the show. Yes, the padlock stat is back. Sam Hartman led Notre Dame to touchdown drives on the first 5 possessions. That is the first time that has happened for Notre Dame since 2011. Translation, we back, baby. We back. So much could have looked ugly in this game, and it didn't. So, on this show, it doesn't matter if you're favored by 10 or 50. If you do what you're supposed to do in a world where so many people shirk their responsibilities on a week-in, week-out basis, we will give you credit. I'm not going to give you flowers because that statement's already very played out, but I will give you credit, and Notre Dame did above and beyond what they were supposed to do. They opened the season 17th in the JP poll. The AP poll had them higher. Maybe we had Notre Dame underrated. I'm not jumping onto the playoff bandwagon. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just saying Marcus Freeman had his team ready to play. And remember, they had very late offensive coordinator turnover in this program. So Tommy Rees was there, then Saban went and got him. So they elevated Gerard Parker. I always struggle with his name. They elevated the tight ends coach. Looked really good yesterday. 1 game sample size. You know who they play this week? Tennessee State. Tennessee State is rolling into South Bend this week. Tennessee State is playing a game on national television. And Tennessee State's right by the YMCA I work out at. So it's good news for everyone around here. Congrats to Marcus Freeman, though. It's not easy. It's not easy to have a football team look that prepared in week 1. Sometimes even if you play against air, they don't look that prepared. Half these teams suck during warm-ups, and those are just drills. So congrats to Marcus Freeman. 1-0. 1-0. That's what that means.